America Ferrera, I'm a huge fan of hers.
I'm not familiar.
No, you don't know. Who is she? Who is she? She's producing the show, which I thought was amazing when I found out. And she's also starring in the show. So how is it like working with her? And what's it like working with her?
Terrible. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, I won't tell anybody.
This is between you and me, right?
Yeah, nobody's
She's a
gonna know.
monster person.
You got this new show. Congrats on
thank
NBC.
you. Yeah.
It's going into season 2, and you guys, this is a major deal because it's going to be taking a Thursday night slot.
You guys, this is a major deal.
This is major because Friends used to be on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
The Office.
Yeah. And a failed sitcom called A to Z that I was on 2 years ago was also a Thursday night show.
Well, let's not talk about that. I'm like, what?
No, it's really, it's like a real cool thing, and it's like a major vote of confidence from NBC that they're kind of trying to revamp that and take Thursday night back, and there's us, and then there's Ted Danson and Kristen Bell's show is right after us, so it's a really cool, night.
It's great because you could also watch your show on Hulu.
Yeah, and thank God, like that's so important. Hulu, the like Netflixes and the Hulus and the Amazons. If we weren't sort of in that world too, I'd be freaking out. But a lot of people watch this on Hulu.
It's so funny. So one of the writers from The Office,
Justin
created the show.
Yes.
Do you know how you got the inspiration to create the show? Because this is...
It's funny, I feel like it's more like, how did everybody not get the inspiration to create this show?
Right?
Like, I'm sure 20 times a day people come up to Justin and are like, you stole my idea, man. Blah, blah, blah.
This is my life,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. And people say that all the time.
Because the show's about, like...
It's basically like an Office or one of those kind of shows in a Walmart or a Target or something. And yeah, Justin's just, what he did was he tells like really smart, really funny stories and just uses that as this kind of like Americana backdrop or whatever, which makes it super relatable.
America Ferrera, I'm a huge fan of hers.
I'm not familiar.
No, you don't know. Who is she? Who is she? She's producing the show, which I thought was amazing when I found out. And she's also starring in the show. So how is it like working with her? And what's it like working with her?
Terrible. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah. I won't tell anybody.
This is between you and me, right?
Yeah, nobody's
She's a
gonna know.
monster person. No, everybody loves America. It sounds like a campaign slogan.
She paid you to say that.
We do have T-shirts that say "Make America Ferrera Again."
I love that.
Yeah. We all have those T-shirts. She's great. She's really smart. She's an incredible actor. She makes you a better actor when you do scenes with her. And she's just like really happy, cool. She's like she's like we're all kind of cheerleaders for the show, but she's like the head of the cheerleaders. And it's, I think a lot of shows, the vibe on set starts with that person at the top of the call sheet.
Yeah.
And with our show, it's the greatest vibe ever. Everybody's super happy. It's laid back. It's fun. You look forward to going to work. And a lot of that has to do with her.
That's awesome. That's good to hear. Well, it's interesting because, like, Mad Men was drama, and this show
Didn't feel like it though.
Did it?
No, when we shot, like the table reads played like sitcoms. It's actually a really funny show if you go back and just look for the jokes and know that we were all cracking up laughing at the table reads and usually on set. It was actually a really funny show.
Interesting. As a viewer though, you like get it.
It gets super serious and it gets all this gravitas by the time it makes it to air, but the guy, Matt, who created it was a writer on Becker, like the Ted Danson sitcom. Like they all came from comedy and...
Well, it's interesting because as like a viewer, I'm like, okay, that was serious and this is a comedy. So it seems like you're more into comedy.
I have found myself in comedy a lot more than dramas, I think. But no, for me, the best stuff is when it doesn't matter, when you don't notice if it's comedy or not, and you just feel like you're it's a real character. Yeah. When you're not saying the joke because the joke was the funniest thing that the writers could think of, but was the most your character thing, that's when it's good, and that's why I like that.
Do you guys improv
a lot
for the show? You guys do
a lot, yeah. Yeah, I was proud of myself. They're all so much funnier than me, and the episode that's about to air, the premiere, there's like a couple things that I said that were like totally me, and I was showing my wife a cut of it last night. I was like, I said that. That wasn't written.
That was me.
She's like, all right, great. Can we
So on the Instagram, it's interesting because you have something on top that describes your past.
The mime thing.
Yeah. What's that about?
I did. I taught mime, and there was a camp. I mean, it was BS. It wasn't like it was more like we had the kids pretend they were like on a safari, and they'd be like, oh, it's raining, I'm wet, and we're turning, left or whatever.
So can you wait to play the game now?
A mime game?
Yeah, let's play it.
You want me to do like what I did with the kids?
Yeah.
All right, then you have to be the kids.
Okay.
So you're in. All right, so we're on safari right now, but it's really bumpy. We're on off-road right now. So wait. Oh, there's an elephant in front of us. We have to turn left really quickly.
Okay. Left.
Right.
Okay.
Well, for you, it's that's right. We got to be in the same car.
I gotta follow. Okay, I gotta follow you,
okay.
right?
All right, we're going left. All right. Oh, look over there. There's a lion, but the lion's coming at you, so you're scared. So we're speeding up. Oh no, and it's raining, so we're blind.
Oh shoot, my makeup.
None of them were wearing makeup until the performance day, and then they all had my makeup. Mimes are never concerned about their makeup, though.
Do you miss those days where you're like?
Yeah, it was a creative camp. That was where I think camp is where
silly fun, and now it's like.
Now I do the same thing. I just get paid for it.
So you get paid for it, so now it's even better.
Yeah, I think that's where it all came from for me, was camp, actually. Like the first play I was ever in was I was in Annie when I was like 7 years old.
Season 2, what can we expect from your character? Are we gonna get to see like, why is this guy working at the store? I mean, who is his family?
You don't see family yet, at least so far. We've only shot 6 episodes so far. So you don't see his family. You learn a little bit more about him, yeah. And he and Amy, America's character, have their relationships kind of evolved to sort of an interesting thing, because they were like adversary, like they were flirty, but like I stole your hat kind of flirting last season.
So what happens this season?
They team up a lot more. Like you see them kind of on the same team, sort of working for the same stuff.
Are they gonna hook up?
I don't know. She's married.
I know. Yeah, that's true. She's married.
He's in it. I just shot with him the other day. I love her husband.
Her husband.
Great. Yeah. So we'll see.